Whether you're working on Windows or on Mac, file management is one of the most important things of your design workflow and any way of your designer life or your digital artist life. It is important to get organized so that you work more efficiently and you are more productive, and at the same time you will produce work in a faster way. Hi guys, and welcome back. My name is Organise. I'm a graphic designer and digital artist. On this channel, we show you how to create better designs and better images. And by the way, if you're new to this channel, think of subscribing. So as you can see, I've already created a folder which I call Xmas Girls. This is my project folder, meaning that I create a base folder. Let me show you. Just a minute. Let me show you. Okay. I created a main folder called Xmas Girls. This is my main folder, and inside of that folder, what I do, I organize my different files in different subfolders. For example, I've got a folder which I call Concept, another one called Assets, another one called Work Files, Exports, and others. Okay, in the Concept folder, if I double click on this, you will see I put here all my research. For example, if I go online or I look for ideas, I look for different things, I will put everything here. And then when I want to create my concept to I don't know, sketches, graphics and so on that I create for the project, I will save everything inside of this folder here. And in the second folder, Assets are simply everything I will be needing inside of the project itself. For example, let me show you. For example, I've got here in the Assets folder, I've got a brushes folder. Here I will put all the brushes I will need inside of this digital art. I've got a second subfolder which I call graphics. Here I will put any graphics which I may need inside of the project. I've got an images folder. This is in fact the most important subfolder I've got for the project, where I divided my files, my images, into two further subfolders. One which I call prepared image. In the prepared image, that's simply, for example, if I open this, you will see these are simply the files I've already cut. I work on this, I do cutouts. Especially the items I'm gonna need inside of the project. And instead of the stock images, these are the images I download online, or images I might shoot myself to be included inside of the project. In fact, this image here, this is a photo I downloaded online, and I cut it to be included inside of the project, and that's the main image. In fact, I will save that inside here so that I can get the image to be used. So my stock images are here. This is the original the image I downloaded. Okay, I download here and I place it inside of this folder called stock images. Others, I may put anything, I don't know, miscellaneous things that I cannot categorize into those subfolders. And then text, if I have text that I want to use in the project, I will put that here. In the work files folder, here I will put my working files. For example, the Photoshop file I will be saving for the project. For example, here you will see Xmas Girl. This is where I save this file, and you will see that I've got a subfolder called version 1, and I may, for example, have different versions of the same work files, especially if I've got different ideas and I want to try that and see how that works. Okay, and inside of the exports folder, you have already guessed it, that's where I exported my different files, JPEGs, PNG, and so on. I will export that inside of that folder, but I divided that folder into 2 different subfolders. And here, for example, inside of versions, I will save the different file versions that I've got from the project. For example, here for this project, I initially had this version, and then I had this version, which is the final version of the project. And then I've got another subfolder, sorry, further divided into what I call social media and website. Inside of the social media folder, I divided that into different folders: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, all other social platforms, which I will be publishing the different photos, the different images I will be saving here. For example, if I show you that, I've got this image here. This is the Instagram version of that of that image, which I produced with that digital art. And inside of the website folder, that's where I will put different versions or formats of file, which I will be using on my own website, or I will be using on other websites. And then in others, I might put different things that just like inside the assets file, the assets folder, different things I might need in the project. In fact, the most important thing here is that the way I myself organize my files, it's simply I want you to understand the concept of file management. Whatever way you want to organize it, it is really important for you to organize your files. Organize it in a logical way, organize it in an intelligent way, so that you can work better. You find a way, you find your own system to organize yourself, but do that. You will thank me later, because especially long ago, before understanding the file management system myself, 15 years ago, it was really hard for me to find files, to find different things after months, after years, and it's really frustrating. By doing a proper file management, you make sure that you're better organized. You make sure that later on you find your files. And another important thing also is to name your folders in a logical way, in a way that is easy to understand. Not only for yourself. If, for example, you work in a team, it's important that others understand what you have done here and what you have included inside of those folders.